All right, the Reds, it's the post-match pint for the last time in the Premier League season. The Reds have won again for the 30th time. They put a smile on our faces because they're a brilliant football side. They beat Wolves 2-0. They got 97 points in the Premier League, an unprecedented total for a runner-up in the league. It would have fucking won the thing any other time. But them cunts who cheat and, you know, don't follow FFP.
Steady now,
I've won it. No. Well done, Manchester City. You're really good.
Well
and you're
done,
great.
Man
Blah,
City.
blah, blah, blah. I can't really be arsed. That's not how I feel. Do you know what I mean? I don't feel like saying nice one, Man City. So fuck off, Man City. Nice one, Liverpool. Nice one, Liverpool,
nice
for
one,
what
Liverpool.
you did. And I feel really proud of those Reds. You know, we just stayed behind there, watched them walk around the pitch, kids on the pitch, all the usual stuff. But it's just absolutely dead hard to take that we haven't won it, isn't it? Because we've got the best goalie in the league. He's getting the golden glove at the end there. Two of our players, Sadio Mane and Mo Salah, are getting a golden boot, sharing it with Aubameyang, because they've all finished on 22 goals. Trent's got 13 assists, unprecedented for a fullback. Yeah. You know what I mean? And it's just... They haven't put a foot wrong. They've put everything into the season. Yeah. They've grafted away. They've worked their asses off. And Damien, you can't ask much more than that, can you?
Can't ask for any more than that. You know, I understand. I am sitting here disappointed. I am. Okay, so I'm not bullshitting anybody. But I don't see it as a one-off. I see this as part of the journey.
Exactly.
Now, and I'd just like to say, red men, red girls, our team's in the fucking European Cup final.
Get in. We're going to Madrid.
Yeah, and you know, it is all about sort of, someone said to you at the start of the season, would you have took 97 points, would you have took being in the big cup final, etc. The transfer policy is great, they're looking to extend the stadium, the players are together. All those things, you know, the planets are aligning for Liverpool. It's a long journey. You can't just win the league. You can't just say, okay, it's our year this year. Man City are fantastic. I've got nothing against Pep Guardiola, the style of football.
Great manager, great group of players.
They've got all the resources that they want. Fantastic, fair play to them. Like I said, congratulations to them. If Liverpool keep doing what they're doing, if Liverpool keep doing next season what they've done this season, if they improve the team and we keep getting over 90 points, if we keep getting into the last four, the last two of the big cup, it will be our year.
Yeah, it will happen.
As much as Liverpool and Man City fans might not want to appreciate it, the two clubs are going to drive each other on in terms of excellence. We were 25 points behind them last season. Now we're a point behind them. We were.
And this season we're 25 points ahead of third.
Yeah.
know,
so
this is the
shows
other
it,
thing.
and that's the point I'm making, is the fact that we are absolutely toe-to-toe in the most elite level. Now, again, fair play to Man City for winning the league. They give anything to be in the next game that we're in.
Yeah.
Their season's finished, apart from one more game. Fair play to them. Our season isn't finished either. And we are talking about the most iconic trophy and synonymous with Liverpool. If you feel flat, I understand it. But in less than 3 weeks' time, we're going to be the champions of Europe. And we won't be feeling fucking flat then, will we?
Exactly. The big number 6 is there, and that is a big help to get over what is a huge disappointment, isn't it? I mean, you know, the fact that we overturned Barcelona in the way that we did has made me feel a lot better this week, because I've been counting down to today thinking, in all likelihood, this is where we're going to be. Us on 97 points, them on 98 points. We had a glorious 80 seconds in the ground, didn't we, where we thought we'd won it.
Best 80 of our lives,
best 80 seconds of my
Speak
life.
for yourself, Ian.
My missus anything.
But what a glorious 80 seconds when Glenn Murray scores for Brighton. It was on for that moment, and then it wasn't on again when they go 2-1 up. But, you know...
I mean, even when the crowd goes mad because the Brighton result filters through, me personally, I wasn't fucking suddenly thinking, oh, City we're gonna blow it here, because you know they've got quality and there was every chance they're going to come back and still win the game. But Robert, we did the first post-match pint this season against West Ham, 4-0, and if someone had said then that you're going to get 97 points, I mean, fucking hell, you're absolutely taking it out of yourself.
Never mind.
And the European Cup final, which is, as you said, most iconic, biggest competition in world football. We feel a little bit flat today, understandably so. I'm a little bit flat. I kind of made me peace with it anyway, to be honest. And, you know, when that City-Leicester game goes the way it did, you kind of know it's probably not going to happen. You know, Brighton haven't got the quality. Something mad would have had to have happened. And, you know, mad things can happen. We saw it against Barcelona. The Barcelona thing changes everything a little bit, well, a lot really, because you're coming into today. I only really thought about today yesterday, which is mad, because the Barcelona thing absorbed me for so many days. It was such an unbelievable contest, such an unbelievable game of footy. And Damien's right, you know, in a couple of days' time, in a week's time, even now, after we leave here, your thoughts change and your thoughts go to Madrid and what it will mean to win that big fucking trophy. What gets me a little bit is, you feel like the lads deserved more this season, to go and post 97, to go and play the way they have,
to
go and overcome adversity, to go and win games where it's gone to the fucking wire and they've dug in and they've got points where maybe you think they couldn't get points or they shouldn't have got points.
Yeah.
And you think that has to mean something or lead to something which ends in the league title. It's not to be this season, but your point at the very start of this was, we're not going anywhere. No one thinks we're going anywhere. With this manager, he'll ensure that we don't fucking go anywhere. Yeah. And that's a big thing.
I'm confident as fuck about that. I'm confident as fuck about that. Yeah, you know, you're talking about this team does deserve something. This team does deserve something. If Liverpool become champions of Europe in their next game, which I think is more likely than not, given how good we are. Remember the scenes from Istanbul? Remember the stories that you've had, which I remember. Actually remember them, but the stories that you've had passed down the family when we've won the big cup, the scenes, and the fact that this team and the following feels like it's some. You never owed anything in life. You only win it and you win it and you deserve it. But the going to 97 points, going to Madrid, you know, going to play Real Madrid last season, going to Kiev and sweeping all before with fantastic nights and whatever. This team is going to get what is their due. And if we win that cup, believe me, and I understand anybody who wants the league above the European. I fully understand it. I'm not dissing it. I'm not saying I would swap it or anything like that. But winning the big cup is not a fucking consolation prize.
No, absolutely
it isn't.
Not.
Now,
City would probably rather be than not, to be honest.
Yeah, probably. Okay, fair play. So they'll be made up with that, and we haven't won anything yet. You know, Spurs are a great side, but it's the platform that we've got.
Yeah.
It's the squad that we've got. It's the mental strength, it's the fitness, it's the desire, it's the hunger, it's the way the crowds brought together, it's all that, yeah.
It's the character of them, isn't it? I mean, I think you saw it again today to talk about the match we've witnessed this afternoon. You know, you saw it in that, what was going on in the stands in terms of, you know, the Brighton thing and all that. You saw it, I thought, affect them briefly. Do you know what I mean? Like, they got a bit nervy, they got a bit edgy. Yeah. Some of the passes were off, some of the defending wasn't the greatest that time. But then they regrouped, because it's that mental strength that you talked about. They got that, and they went, okay, let's knuckle down, let's get the result. They got the result, Mane got 2 goals. And Wolves were decent as well, weren't they?
Yeah, they were.
Wolves gave us a game.
Yeah, I mean, I think it was always going to be hard after Tuesday night, because the lads gave everything, didn't they? You know, they left it all out on the pitch. Yeah. And, you know, with that sometimes comes the consequence of the next game can be really, really tough because you've given everything. You can see it maybe in 1 or 2 legs today where, and I don't know whether it was that or maybe results were filtering through from elsewhere and you see it go flat for a little bit. And Wolves get into the game and it causes 1 or 2 problems.
Hit the bar, good save from Alisson.
Absolutely, Alisson makes a great save. But as with so many times this season, the lads find a way. And again, it's overcoming that adversity. You know, they dig in. They know that there's still a game getting played elsewhere and things can change quickly, can't they? So you've got to keep playing, and then, you know, it ends up being 2-0. And Wolves may think they deserve to get something out of it. By the way, they're a bit of a mad set of fans, aren't they? I mean, singing to us, you fucked her up. I mean, 97 points.
I'll just come across here in defence of Wolves.
But hang on a sec, David, before you come across.
Go on.
This is a team who were leading in the semi-final of the FA Cup 2-0.
Yeah.
And they fucked it up. And then their striker goes and puts a gimp mask on when he scores. They should be fucking embarrassed, honestly. They should be fucking embarrassed singing that. And I know you're going to say, they just sang it to anyone. Fair enough.
Yeah.
But I don't know, it didn't sit with me that well.
It doesn't sit with me either.
It's a little bit shit.
It is a little bit shit, but it shows a difference in standards and we're above that.
That's what I was going to say, by the way. Look,
I'm not really above it, to be honest. Look,
you're all as you watch this, all Liverpool fans all over the world, you're going to get flooded with bullshit now.
Yeah, of course.
You're going to get flooded with bullshit by bellends who are going to tell you that Liverpool cocked it up, that Liverpool did this and the other. Just have a little think here, right? If you support, for example, Everton, it was shite, then, you know, all they've got to pin their fucking season on is Ayers didn't win the league. I mean, how shit's that? How shit's that? I mean, don't get me wrong, I've done it. I've been part of a crowd at Anfield just down the road there that sang to Manchester United, you lost the league on Merseyside, and it felt good at the time.
Yeah, it did, yeah.
But, you know, when you walked away though and had a little sit down at home, you thought, wish it was us. Wish it was us winning leagues, wish it was us challenging for leagues, not just singing, laughing at a rival.
I don't get bothered by getting sucked into playground mentality and anything like that with fans. I'm fucking not arsed, right? What I'm arsed about is, Does my team look like a good side?
Yeah.
Does our manager look like he's in for the long haul? Does it look like the club's moving forward in all kinds of directions? Look at the big picture. Now, we're talking about elite football here. We're talking about the most expensively assembled team ever. A coach I really admire, Pep Guardiola. All those Man City players are absolutely fantastic. They would have walked away with the league for the second year running, only they didn't. Some other team came up and pushed them all the fucking way. And that's our team.
That's what makes it a little bit mad, because this Liverpool team didn't exist. The state of this league, by the way. The state of this league.
Yeah, we call it the SPL, wouldn't we?
I mean, it'd be worse than that. Because the Celtic Rangers thing is a lot closer than it would have been if City were just playing against everyone else and not us.
We're saying we all feel a little bit flat. Imagine being a United fan today. Just got beat by fucking Cardiff. And the fucking shite. Like, they've got a crap manager. They're way off the pace. Way off the pace. The squad doesn't look great. You know, all of a sudden, what's the sell to go there? We've always said...
But that's getting sucked into all their shite, so let them have it, right?
We don't have that, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
What I mean?
What I mean, so here we go, right, so how good Liverpool are. Everything is pointing in the right direction.
Absolutely.
Right, okay, so Liverpool scores 97 points. Okay, I don't remember, like, it was 2012 when Man U were like the next... the highest total of being the runner.
Yeah, 89.
No one made a point of saying, oh my God, you got 89. I'm not asked about that. I'm asked about Liverpool. Right, I'm asked about Liverpool. The graph under Jurgen, it's season by season, gone like that. He had an issue in goal, he had an issue at centre-half. He had an issue about us being more streetwise. He keeps addressing them. Now, we're talking about, as I said before, the most elite level. Now we're talking about, Jurgen says to somebody, he's looking for a signing, he's a charming fella. You've got the unbelievable romantic night you've just seen on Tuesday night. Liverpool are a worldwide, internationally renowned club. Man City can only play 11 players at once, so they can't sign everybody. And Liverpool are an extremely attractive proposition.
And we're going to get better.
Virgil himself signed for us instead of them. Now, if Jurgen's chat-up line to the next striker is, or the next whatever it is, midfield player or whatever, do you know what? I've just won the European Cup, and I've won the league last year if I had you, baby. He's gonna fucking get him, isn't he?
I mean media.
I mean you, baby.
I mean, I could do the job, to be fair.
You seem to get a room here.
No, I think, there's definitely something.
I'll get a room with him. I mean, you're coming to Madrid, aren't you?
Fucking right.
Right, yeah, get in my room.
I mean,
Get to us.
I mean, Liverpool.
Your head's gone off that.
It has a little bit gone. It's gone a little bit.
He's always loved a little blonde.
Liverpool with Jurgen Klopp at the helm. I mean, you're right. What a fucking proposition that is right now.
Yeah.
And your point about United, we discussed it on one of the team talk show on Friday. The thing that you take from all of this kind of Jurgen's reign, the last 3 years, this season, how much you can relate to those lads on the pitch.
Yeah.
Because they give a shit. It means fucking loads to them. And I love that about this team, the way it means that much to them.
It's not mercenaries, it's not people with the wrong attitude.
And it comes back to that, when he goes looking for players, he wants great footballers, he wants brilliant footballers, but he wants brilliant men as well. Good fucking lads, people he can rely on, people he can relate to, just good fucking fellas. And that's what he's got. He's got a team of lads there who, they're not going anywhere. He's probably going to tweak it a little bit, add 1 or 2 in. And then we go again next season, and I mean, if City are going to go and post another 97, 98, 99, 100.
All we can do is all we can do, yeah, you're spot on.
All we can do. So, you know, there's disappointment today, but there's still loads of heart from the fact that we have got a great side. From where we were 4 or 5 years ago, we looked like we were going fucking nowhere. Now we're going to Madrid, we're going to a second European Cup final. Two seasons.
Two seasons on the bounce.
Two seasons unbeaten at home in the league.
But this is
phenomenal, isn't it?
Jurgen's third European campaign, and he's got to another final. So if you're a player looking at your next potential move, Liverpool won't be too far from your mind.
If you want to talk about a journey as well as what I was talking about before, it brings me mind when I was a kid. I remember this quote, right? And these games were actually a little bit before me time. But when the FA Cup really was the FA Cup and it was the pinnacle, Liverpool were ahead against Arsenal in 1971 in extra time and lost. And the following season, they were at Arsenal on the last game of the season and I got a goal disallowed late on. And that goal had stood to won the league. And Shankly then, we win the league in 1973 and he said, this team had been pipped and then pipped again and we just showed our character. And that feels like the journey that I'm on. And also by the same time, this season's really felt like 85-6 to me. Where you've got 2 teams who could win 2 cups, and in 85-6 we won 2 and Everton won none, and they deserve to win something. But
they're a great side.
But the following season they went out and won the league because they had the platform to do so. So I'm not bipolar. I am looking at the big picture.
Yeah.
So, okay, if your rivals are having a night off going, like, fuck for that, they didn't win it. Well, but in your fucking heads, next fucking June, because we're going to win the European Cup, and this time next season, we're going to be battling again to the last.
Yeah, it's not a house of cards. It's not a house of cards.
Exactly, yeah. So that's where Jürgen has built us up, and with the support and with the way the owners have acted and whatever. Man City going nowhere, by the way. Man City going nowhere.
They're older than us as a side, though.
Indeed.
If Guardiola goes somewhere, though, he decides he's had enough. I think things change for them.
I think, yeah.
You know, regardless, obviously they've got all the money, but I don't think Jürgen is going anywhere. They're talking a new deal. You know, you'd fancy him to stay longer than Guardiola, and I think that's a big thing for us. Because
I can't see Jürgen leaving until he's done it.
No.
There's a big,
close.
I agree. Listen, there's a big red flag flying all over Europe right now, and it belongs to Liverpool, because everyone's here to Liverpool. Liverpool are back. Liverpool are fighting for the biggest prizes in football year after year. They're not going away. And listen as well, nice one to Damien, nice one to Ian, and nice one to everyone who's contributed to the Anfield Wrap this season. Nice one to you for watching. The fan culture around Liverpool Football Club is second to none. It's brilliant. If you go on the Boss night tonight, enjoy yourself. If you came to the Anfield Wrap night last night, I hope you enjoyed yourself, and thank you. We support a great football team. We are one big Boss family, and it's fantastic to be a Red, and these are great times to be a Red. See you in Madrid.
See you in Madrid, boys.
Up the fucking Reds. We love you, Liverpool. We do. That's been the post-match pint.